thank you so much for clicking on this video. We're going to be doing a little something different today, man. We're going to shed the spotlight on my man T's channel. He's going to explain in depth on what happened to his Mercury Marauder. Without further ado, we're going to let my man T from Driftdreams speak all about it.
Alright guys, my name is Travis Roberts and I own the Driftdreams 242 YouTube channel. And I got into 4-valve motors because I bought a 2003 Mercury Marauder for a very good price, and I live here in Freeport, Bahamas, and I know that's not a usual place for a YouTuber to be living, but we had Hurricane Dorian that really impacted our island in a very negative way. So I did a turbo build on the Marauder and we had it boosted. I had 04 Cobra injectors, 04 Cobra MAF. I had it tuned by someone, remotely tuned by someone in the States. I was sending them, I think it's, I can't remember what it is, but you send them a data log, that's what it is, data log. They send you back a tune file. We finally got it running, and when we finally got the turbo and everything running really well, we had an issue with the transmission starting to slip and the tranny went bad, and then Dorian hit our island and completely flooded the car. I never thought that where I live actually would have gotten flooded, but it did, and pretty much lost the Marauder. In the process of that, just my mental state of mind and dealing with a lot of personal stuff after the storm, I went outside, motor was full of water, and one of my friends was standing right there and they were telling me, you know, pull the spark plugs, pull the this, and I just really wasn't into it anymore. So I just pretty much started the vehicle with water in it, and obviously that bent a rod, but it still was running. So that's what got me into my 4-valve swap Mustang, which is actually messing up the Marauder in the first place. So absolutely loved my Marauder. I had a built transmission but could have taken 1,000 horsepower. That's why I really didn't understand why it went bad, but built transmission, 410 rear end gears, and a tune from the SCT X4, and that's pretty much it. And it ran like a bat out of hell. One of the fastest cars on takeoff by far. But then I got into the 4-valve swap because I did a lot of Googling. Not a lot of videos were out about this motor and about putting it into a Mustang. A lot of dudes were swapping it, and they weren't really, you know, they were showing you after they already swapped it. I actually have a full playlist from start to finish, pulling it out the Marauder and then putting it inside the Mustang, doing a time machine, doing a bunch of things to it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do here on my channel for Driftdreams 242. We pretty much get motors that don't belong in something and put it into it. So the 4-valve swap did not come in factory Mustangs, they only came in Cobras. So when I realized that the Marauder's engine wasn't anymore good, I bought me a 94 Lincoln Mark 8 motor. And I know everyone is like, you know, that's that Gen 1 intake, it's not gonna fit, but I actually got it in the vehicle. And then I realized I want to swap my C-heads onto it. So it's a good thing I kept the C-heads off of the Marauder motor. So I'm currently in the process of swapping C-heads onto it, and that's pretty much the end of that story. So currently, we just had the block inspected. I pulled all the pistons and rods, I put those back in. And basically what we were looking at is what was the piston ring clearance, because we want to run some boost on this thing and really just turn it up and see what is good for running boost on these stock motors. But yeah, my channel is more surrounded around drifting, burnouts, cinematic video, and how-tos. But thanks so much to BST Ford channel for allowing me to collab with him, because my channel is definitely much smaller than his. And I hope you guys enjoy my content and also enjoy the Ford channel's content as well.
I know many of you guys out there said, man, Bahamas is a great place to do videos. Yes, it is. It's beautiful. But in the car sense, it's a really kind of aggravating a little bit. I'm gonna let him explain the details on what goes on behind the scenes that he has to deal with in the Bahamas.
I want to talk about what it actually is, or how does it feel to be an automotive YouTuber that lives in the Bahamas. And one of the major things is we have something called import tax or duty, right?
Well, first of all, there's 17 cents new in town tax. And there's 45 cents rowboat under the wharf tax, and $1 leaving your junk lying around the wharf tax.
Anything related to cars is 65%. So let's say I buy something for $100, I have to pay another $65 to my government to clear that item that was brought in through a shipping service. So $65 is for clearing the part. Also, I have to pay the shipping company that brought it in for me, and I also have to pay 12% value added tax on that item as well.
Boy, I never know y'all pay so much taxes over there, sir. Me never know, no. Anyway, like I said to you guys, man, when there's a balance in life, you have beautiful scenery, beautiful vibes, beautiful people, but you're going to be paying taxes out the wazoo if you're trying to live right. That's crazy. And if you have a passion for cars out there in the Bahamas, you're really, really pressed. So anyway, he's still a good guy, man. He's still making moves and everything. Now, it's my turn to tell you what's going on my channel. This is a $300 Grand Marquis that I picked up. All right, now we're doing a silent one, with Mr. Random here on YouTube. Now, he's going to be using a Coyote inside his build. I'm going to be using the 4.6 double overhead cam and everything like that. We got the 5-speed situation in, we got the clutch pedal installed and everything, and then we put the cluster inside. Now we got that cluster inside, we got that right there, and we got that going on. It seems like it's working so far, but we still got to get the 5-speed in here. And then I have this right here that we got from another YouTuber over there in PA, Philly to be exact, and we picked this thing up for free. And it's a very special car to me. I'm not going to mess it up. I'm gonna make it and get it done right, but not today. So over here, man, we have a Crown Victoria again, 2004. I spent $500 for this. The rims cost me $200 and something. Had to get the tires and everything like that. Also too, we put a 5-speed in this also, and then we put a turbo on it because that was an afterthought, because I figured that the turbo was not unique enough. After that, we put a intercooler on there. Should have been up front here, so waste of time right there. There is no tune on it yet. Probably have to do that remote tune like you did, but more than likely I won't. I'm gonna try to do this myself. And then in the interior part, it's like tattered, not finished yet. Like I mentioned, it's a 5-speed in there. That's a T45, and with the T45 you can use your stock aluminum drive shaft when you change the front yoke, so it can be able to fit on the T45 or the 3650. But on this, you're gonna need a spacer, drive shaft to rear pinion. Need a little spacer on there, like the 4x4 trucks, stuff from the F-150 when they heighten the truck up. Then, like I mentioned, you know, everything is 240SX, the pedals and everything like that. Master, slave, everything, down to the clutch assembly. And that's about it on that. It's up in the air because we need to get a fuel pump on there. So that's what we're working with at the time being, man. It's just a lot going on. And it's just gonna sit here. Plus I broke the windshield on a test ride. I didn't have this pinned in. Clearly my fault. So that's what we're working with behind the scenes, man. So man, I really thank you guys for watching this episode of Build Something TV. I hope you guys were enlightened. I want you guys to please click the like button, click the subscribe button for Driftdreams. Give him a check, give him a yell, tell him the BST sent you. Real good guy, man. I'm going to be commenting on his videos a lot. And my man Chuck, I need you, brother. Oh man, my man Chuck, man, thank you so much, man, for everything, man. Out there, we email back and forth speaking about other subjects of Crown Victoria stuff, and people out there just doing Crown Vics and everything like that, and I really do appreciate all what's going on. So on the next video, man, we're going to be talking about the mini bike, which is right here. So with the mini bike right there, right, we got the engine, we got everything. This is off my kid's old pocket bike. We're gonna scoot that underneath there a little bit. Gonna put some stuff on there. It's gonna look cool, man. It's gonna look cool. Now, with this engine here, man, I wanted to put a Predator engine, but I got an engine in there already. Predator engine is around $200. You understand what I'm saying? Like $200 for a Predator engine. So I ain't putting no Predator engine in there. So, you know, that's just how it works. So we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Thank you so much for just bearing with me and staying through the video, man. Remember, man, check out my man Driftdreams. But check him out on Instagram. Check him out, man, and just give him a yell, man.
So I'll see you guys later.
Yummy food! Yummy food! Whoa!
Yeah. Respects that he put on real on this guy.